Hi, I'm Risa Ruse, and what I like to do is to record a poem for you. Just going to adjust my camera here. And this poem is about a tree. Tree broken and just fell. It just toppled over and fell, and it got caught by another tree. So that by the naked eye, you would think that the tree was still alive and fine because it still had green branches in it, and the sunlight was hitting it. But in actuality, where the tree was broken, the tree really stopped living. And the analogy, I love to put analogies in my poetry, is if you take a tree, like the one that I made in my little children's Nurtured by God's ABCs book over here that I painted in acrylics, and you see that it's a perfectly good tree, and then when you show where it's been broken, only part of the tree lives on, even though it's still receiving water and a little light, but it's still not whole the way that it was. And that's what this poem is all about. So it's entitled, PTSD is likened to a tree toppled over. The beauty of life is that we all enter with a clean, sterile slate. A baby born that dies has nothing to prevent him or her from entering heaven's gate. It is through our childhood lessons that we learn to be bad or good. Then it is in Christ, who knows our heart's intentions, even when we are misunderstood. It is after this state that the seeds we sow provide lessons, We can liken young life as a seedling that will also grow. Life promotes circumstances provided by what we create from thought. If only shown what we can physically see, that is what is sought. Just like the little tree, it needs water, light, and good soil to grow upright. Take any of these away, and we will go astray, paving a future that is not so bright. You may liken what happens to us with PTSD as a tree that was broken but lives still. Even though it may grow huge and strong, trauma strikes, making our future pay the bill. Those with a keen eye may be able to spy where the break took place. Then all of a sudden, without warning, we crack and fall from that broken space. At this point, nothing can be done to mend what was toppled over. Life acts out in different ways, no longer having the luck of a four-leaf clover. After all, what can be done once a tree has fallen but to cut it up and then shred? As such, we that were cut need to face what held us together from the dread. Psychologists would call this spilling out of repression. What follows for most with PTSD like me is a deep, dark depression. What needs to be known in Chronicles 2:6, 1, and 8 is that God dwells even in this darkness. He also is aware of what is in our hearts, even when we punish ourselves in harshness. Eternal Spirit gives us a way out of self-confinement too. At the point of brokenness and release of it, trust replaces the blues. Once we allow God to take over our pain, faith is what remains. Now He gives us strength to contemplate on our gains. We, like the shredded tree, can start new again, my friend. God plants us in new, fertile, faith-filled ground with a heart on the mend. And now, when we look at this tree, we can take away the brokenness, and we're whole again, you see? Thanks for letting me share with you. I hope you have a really, really great day. Bye-bye.